Live from the heart of the Blue Ridge, Roanoke, Virginia. It's the Just Bernard Show with host Bernard Alvarez. Join Bernard as he shares topics that reveal the real matrix and empower your human experience, including world liberty, the esoteric, suppressed technologies, spiritual ascension, and human consciousness. Humanity has awakened, and our time has come to realize our full potential. And now, live from the Star City, your host, Bernard Alvarez.
Well, welcome everybody to another episode of the Just Bernard Show, streaming on multiple platforms from bernardalvarez.com, my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and other properties, Instagram, all around the web. Anyway, welcome. It has been quite a year, hasn't it? Right? Today we're going to be doing something very special. I think every week is very special. I really enjoy spending time with everybody here live. Please note that the chat rooms are open across all the different platforms, and I can see all the channels if you chat. So please, by all means, say hello. Anyway, with that being said, I hope everybody had a nice Halloween Samhain. Today is November 3rd, 2020. It is election day in the United States. For those of you who do keep track, Halloween was Halloween's the 31st. I call it secular Samhain. But please note that astrological Samhain is on Friday the 6th this year. So by all means, if you want to celebrate time with the ancestors and the turning of the wheel of the year, you can do it all this week. If you're a stickler for times, I would suggest just Googling Samhain astronomical and see what exact time it is. But it is going to be Friday the 6th. With that being said, it is, like I said, it's the U.S. Election today. And I thought that with it being such a big election, every United States election seems to be a big one for everybody, not only in the United States, but across the world. It seems that, the United States has a way to send ripples around the world. I won't get into too many details. You all know what I mean. But it does affect not only the people who live here in this country, it also affects people around the world. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to discuss and as well do a meditation for global peace, for compassion, and for healing. Excuse me. Not only because it is an election, but because this year has been very stressful for everybody. And this has been a very cantankerous election season. So between lockdowns and pandemics and the election and all the stuff being thrown around, I think we're due for a little bit of compassion, a little bit of peace, and a little bit of healing. So we're going to be doing that in just a few moments. First, I just want to say hello to everybody. Hello, Marion from Kauai, Hawaii. Good to see you. Thank you for being here on Facebook. And hello, Kat Dan who's joining us on my YouTube channel. Terry, hi Terry. Yes, I figured this would be a good background for this type of work that we're going to be doing today. Terry happens to live here in Roanoke, and I know him personally, so hello. FU, good name, especially for today. On YouTube says hello to you too, and hello to MB Keeney on Facebook, who's joining us as well. Anyway, so like I was saying, let me take a sip of this. I'll be right back. We've had a crazy year. And like I said, between COVID and the lockdowns and the stress of that, some people not being able to work, some people not being able to connect with their families, not being able to connect with their social circles. It's been stressful enough, and then you throw the media, whether it be social media or news media, or the candidates, and them throwing insults to each other the whole time, and the whole world's watching. I personally don't even watch the United States news. I prefer to watch European news, because that way I can see how the world is seeing the United States, and they're seeing the same thing we're seeing pretty much. Of course, it's a little more personal when you see it on the American news. However, it's just been a lot of friction, a lot of division. And again, that can lead to stress. As a matter of fact, I think I saw something last night. Yeah, I do watch American news for about 5 minutes a day. Someone had said on the news that there's now doctors are calling it election anxiety disorder or something like that. I don't know, but they keep coming up with these new things. But the reality of it is listen, last election, yeah, it was a big upset for those who were thinking there was going to be another outcome, but I literally knew people that fell into depression over this situation, and I don't want anybody to fall into depression over an election. It's yeah, sure, it's going to affect us. It may affect our civil liberties. It may affect our constitutional liberty, but all in all, if you have a roof over your head, you're somewhat healthy, you got food to eat, most of that stuff is background noise. And don't get me wrong, if people are being, racially attacked, or LGBT people are being physically attacked, then yes, of course, that's very personal. But all in all of that divisive rhetoric is background noise. So I wanted us to kind of ground ourselves about what's happening today and how this could be affecting us. So let's start with the actual election day. If you're watching this live, today is election day. Yes, I went out and voted first thing in the morning, right when they opened. But one thing I'd like to prepare us for is that this is not going to be your regular United States election. The reality of it is that we are being told to prepare for delayed results. The reality of it is that people are mailing in their votes. Some people have early voted. Different states in the United States are going to have different deadlines as to when these mail-in ballots need to show up. And the reality of it is there won't be a real I believe the Electoral College doesn't even make their official vote, or I forgot what term they use, until like the middle of December. So be prepared for delayed results. I really don't think we're going to see anything tonight. And beware of someone calling an early win on either side. On either side. I don't trust either of them, quite honestly. But the reality of it is be aware of who's, someone's trying to say that they won without the official, the official count. Everybody's vote deserves to be counted. So that's one way to prepare yourself. Be ready. It's not going to happen tonight, most likely. Actually, if you're watching this a week from now, it's probably not even answered yet by then. Who knows? The other thing, and a lot of this stuff can be layered into with COVID. And the pandemic and whatnot, and that is to allow yourself to be healthy. What does that mean? It means eat healthy, go for a walk. My gym partner, who I go to the gym with every week, every month. Yeah, it's been that way lately. It feels like, but we've decided to start doing nature walks. And just walking out in nature. Go for a walk. Reconnect with Mother Earth. Take a break. A 20-minute walk around the block is going to do more than you can expect. So please get back to nature, go take a walk, eat healthy. Sometimes people have a tendency to drink too much or do other types of chemicals, whatever it is, when they're stressed out. Just be aware, don't overdo it. Try to eat healthy, try to think healthy, and try to connect with your friends. I find that when I start spiraling, I know usually we all spiral. I mean, I'm not perfect and you're not perfect. I hope nobody's perfect. Um, we're all human beings living the human experience. But when we start spiraling, I know when I start spiraling, yeah, I need a few hours or whatever to kind of just go through my nonsense. But I always feel much better after I connect with people, whether it be on Zoom, whether it be at the community center, whether it be at the gym, whatever it is. Make sure you make those social connections. Don't let yourself get stuck in the void of your thoughts. Be aware of that. Um, the other thing, and I've been talking about this for years, we want to know everything right away, what's happening, what's happening, what's happening. And social media has a way of making us think and believe that we can get the answers immediately by either going on social media or Googling something, using a search engine, whatever it may be. But take a break from the screens, all the screens, the television screen, the laptop screen, the mobile phone screen. There was something I called, back in 2012 when all that craziness about 2012 was happening. And people were getting divisive over that, about what's going to happen in 2012. And people were just being reactive. And I always talk about grounding yourself and being, assimilating the information that you're receiving and then being proactive with a clear mind, not being reactive. But when you throw social media into that, I call it Facebook reactive syndrome. And you can fill in any blank, Instagram reactive syndrome, YouTube reactive syndrome, whatever it is. Be aware and learn how to SOB, scroll on by. You're not going to change anybody's mind. I don't think in the years I've been on social media and the literally millions of people I've interacted online, never once has someone said, "You're absolutely right, you've changed my mind," in one of those little comment debates. Once in a while, if it's a civil discourse, some people will be like, "Oh, well, yeah, I'll look into that." But when we're talking about something as I, well, I don't want to say divisive, but I guess it has become divisive as politics, as modern politics in 2020. It's very doubtful you're going to have somebody change their mind through a comment argument. So just scroll on by. You do not need to react. Facebook reactive syndrome. Be aware of it. Don't do it. Just cut back. The news thing, don't get me wrong. We want to be informed, and if something awful happens, I want to be aware of it. This is kind of a little heated time, so maybe check it every 2 or 3 hours, and literally just check. Unless it says the missiles are flying, the tanks are rolling down the street, just don't worry about it. Move on to whatever it is you were doing. And then I think the most important thing is to what's the word I'm looking for? Well, just to actively seek out hope. Seek out positive things about your life. Seek out positive things about your world. Seek out positive things about your community. It's important that we are reminded, let's say, faith in humanity restored, those types of posts, those types of articles, those types of television programs. I made today, when I work, I do some pretty heavy duty work for one particular organization. And it can be very disturbing. I deal with a lot of politics and stuff like that. So in the background today, I was like, you know what? Nothing dramatic. I usually will watch some TV shows or something, or have it play in the background while I'm working to distract me from the nonsense of the work that I'm doing for this company. But today I was like, I need to not even have anything with a glimmer of drama. I was watching like Garfield movies. I watched all the Garfield movies today. They were playing in the background. I needed something light. I was aware of the fact that I just wanted to have light and airy stuff around me. Whatever makes life easier for you, give yourself permission and listen to your intuition that you want something peaceful. You don't want to watch, Rambo today. This is not the day to watch Rambo. Today is not the day to listen to death metal. Today's not the day to play, active duty or whatever, Call of Duty or whatever that's called. Today's the day to stay grounded, to fill your senses, your sight, your ears, your mouth, healthy food, healthy scenery, healthy noises, healthy heart. It's very important that we keep restoring our spirit and remain balanced throughout all of this. And then lastly is the idea that, let's say we get that headline that we don't like, whatever side you're on. Let's say we start hearing, the media starts spreading that fear, votes are missing, or it's corrupt, or whatever, the Democrats stole the votes, the Republicans stole the votes, whatever it might be, that's something that's going to affect you and make you to react. Understand and let go of control. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. I mean, yes, there's something you can do, and I don't mean give up on life and justice and liberty, but at that moment, there's nothing you can do about it at that moment. So let go of the idea that you have to control the situation. This is from a type A personality here. I was thinking of the Serenity Prayer. Goddess, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And you can't control what the news is going to say. You can't. Let that go. Turn it off. You can control listening to it. Let go of control. And no matter the outcome, take the higher road. Take the higher road. I found that, the media has been trying to plant seeds of division, and both candidates are planting seeds of division. And I don't think that's going to make things better, that division, that whole idea of, civil war or protests or whatever it might be. Take the higher road. Have some class. Let's return to that era of being classy. Let's take the era of being not a sore loser, being a good sportsman, having sportsmanship, as they used to say back in the day. And let's remember, our time on this planet, as much as the media tries to tell you is going to end next year, it's not. The Earth is going to suffer. We know the Earth is suffering, but we know that's going to take decades. But our time on this planet is a long time. It's not the end of the world. Could lead to it, but it's not the end of the world at the moment. Let it go. Stay relaxed. Stay true to who you are as a spiritual being, having a human experience, and acknowledge this is one chapter of that human experience. So we're going to do the meditation in just a moment, but I wanted to go through the chat. I see a lot of y'all have been chatting while I'm here, and say hello to some of y'all. I can't read the writing. It's in Greek, but I think it says Pira. Hello, Pira, on YouTube. Thank you. It says I look good today. That's why I noticed that. Thank you. Terry says that it's part of a major shift. I fully believe that. Global order in full swing. I think that global order has been going on for a while now. And I don't mean the conspiracy global order. I mean the rich people controlling the world global order. Um, Hello, Nicole on Facebook. Hi, Stacy on Facebook. FU makes a very good point. All governments are a corporation. They never worked for the people. Yeah, I want to bring that up too, just for a second. And I don't want to get too political. Actually, I'm not getting political. This was an observation that I had the other day. I ended up watching. When was it? I think it was on Halloween day, and I had like 2 hours to kill. I didn't know what to do with myself. So, and I got that, 99-cent subscription to Stars, the channel or whatever. And Legally Blonde Part 2 was on, okay, of all things. And I was like, I remember Legally Blonde 1. I didn't really remember Legally Blonde 2, but it was the one where she goes to Washington. And, she gets in front of the Senate or whatnot and makes this big speech. And this is exactly, I think, the vibe that we're talking about here, about governments are a corporation, they don't work for the people, because in that movie, and even though it was a comedy, and I guess they were sharing truth through comedy, was how, Sally Field was in it and whatnot, and she had made a deal with this corporation to kill the bill that her friend, whatever that blonde girl's name was doing. But it just goes to show you that these politicians, anyway, the speech was somewhere along the line, they cared more about funding their reelection and making backroom deals instead of representing the people. And whether we think they're representing us or not, they are more concerned, in my humble opinion, of, seeing and experiencing life for the last 53 years. It's mostly them making these backroom deals. Well, look at the pandemic response package or whatnot. It's all these little deals, but what about the people? It has the people. One, they get $1,200 once, but it's stalled. This bill won't go through because of all these backroom deals that they can't agree on. Well, I'll give you PBS if you give me abortion clinics, or I'll give you this and that. And yet the people suffer the whole time. No matter where you stand on these particular issues, it's the people who suffer. Nothing gets done in the name of the people. It gets done in the name of the party and or the lobbyists and or the particular politician. So let's add that to our healing today. Anyway, that's my little political rant and what I got out of the Legally Blonde movie that I ended up seeing the other day. Yes, you can find Zen even with Reese Witherspoon. And that's not a jar to her. I like her, actually. Anyway. So, hi, Pam on Facebook. Hello, Source Adversary. Thank you. On YouTube. Hello, Soren in the UK. Boy, you guys must be having a great time watching our news today. Anyway. Yeah, Terry says they are grossly bought off, and unfortunately, that's been one of my issues. Take money out of politics; it's got to be taken out. So, let's go ahead. I hope I didn't get you too riled up for a meditation. We're going to do the meditation now, and yes, I'm staying a little longer than a half hour today. This is an important day, and then an important topic. This meditation might be about 5 or 10 minutes. Excuse me. So what I'd like you to do is to go ahead and get relaxed. Let's start with taking a deep breath in through our nose. And the focus of this meditation today is world peace, compassion, and healing. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be drawing down and raising the energy of compassion and sharing it within our body and sharing it with the entire world, hopefully to help heal and restore some balance and keep a peaceful vibe around the planet today and moving forward. By all means, if you are watching this at a later date, this particular meditation will still work for global peace, healing, and compassion. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to a video with the earth and a lot of green. We're going to be focusing on the color green. Why green? Roy G. Biv. G is the heart. Green is the color of compassion. It is the color of spiritual love. And we're going to bring that down and share it around. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. If you are driving, do not close your eyes, but if you can, go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly. And exhale. And again, taking a very, very deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly. Pause. And exhale. One more very, very deep breath, as deep as you can go. Pause. And exhale. And just allow your mind to become a little more quiet. Allow your body to become a little more relaxed. Continuing to breathe in your regular breathing rhythm. Allow the world to get quiet. Allow your mind to get quiet. Allow yourself to see the darkness and the void within you, within your mind, a clean slate. And now that we're feeling more and more relaxed, I'd like us to visualize a bright, bright light way, 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 way above your head. See that bright light almost in the cosmos, at the end of the universe, just a small, twinkling, bright light. And you begin to notice that it's a golden, sprinkling, twinkling, bright light. And the bright, twinkling, golden light begins to stream down above your head, with one of its rays directly beginning to hit the top of your head. Allow the light of Source to go into the crown above your head, at the top of your head, filling your head with this golden bright light, bringing you clarity, bringing you peace of mind. And the bright golden light gets brighter and brighter within the inside of your head, healing your mind, healing your thoughts. And feel your head beginning to vibrate with this golden bright light. And now the golden bright light that is coming down through the top of your head, that has filled your head, begins to stream down your neck, down your chest, down to your groin, down to your knees, down to your feet. Feel the stream of golden light streaming down through the bottom of your feet into the ground beneath you, into the soil, the crust of the earth. See it going down further and further toward the center of the planet. It begins to go through the magma toward the Earth's core, connecting you to the center of the Earth. The stream of light coming from source through the top of your head, going down through your feet to the center of the Earth, allowing you to be a channel of this wonderful light. And the light mingles with the Earth's core, and we begin to draw that light back up through the bottoms of our feet, back up through our groin where it begins to turn red, and then orange as it goes up toward our belly, and gold. And feel the energy in your heart as it turns green. And it stops there. Allow the green light to get brighter. Allow it to begin to create a glowing aura extending out through your heart. In front of you, behind you, to the left of you and to the right of you, and this golden, this green, bright light extends further and further, surrounding your home. And you can see the light entering all the homes around you and filling everyone's heart around you with their permission, with this healing light of compassion. And you can now see everyone around you, your neighbors, the people that live in your city, accepting this green light that is extending around you. As they too take a deep breath, as they too clear their head, as they too begin to feel compassion, healing, and at peace. And this light begins to ripple outward even further, surrounding the entire state you're in, province, country, filling all of the hearts, all of the minds. Everyone taking a deep breath, collectively allowing the healing to move through them, collectively allowing them to feel at peace, collectively allowing them to feel the connection with every other being on the planet, feeling compassion for all. As the light begins to extend out beyond your side of the planet and wrapping around the other side of the planet, completely enveloping the planet with this green, healing, peaceful, compassionate light, filling the hearts, filling the minds, healing spirit, the entire world taking a collective deep breath, the entire world feeling at peace, the entire world feeling compassion, the entire world feeling the connection with every other human being, sensing love, sensing the need to heal, sensing the balance, the need to restore the balance. And the green light begins to get brighter and brighter as it fills and covers the entire surface of the planet. It begins to seep down into the planet itself, going down and towards the Earth's core, reconnecting with the roots that you are connected with, and filling the entire inner aspects of the Earth, all the layers, the soil, the magma, the core, allowing healing, allowing peace, allowing compassion. And the earth itself takes a deep breath, a breath of relief, a breath of healing, a breath of global peace, a breath of compassion for all life on the planet. And let us just sit for a moment, sharing in this beautiful, bright green light, sensing, seeing in our inner eye, everyone sensing peace. Sensing everyone just taking a collective deep breath. Sensing everyone feeling compassion for all beings. Sensing everyone begin to heal from within their bodies, their minds, and all their spirits. Let us sit in the green light for just a moment. And now with a sweet, small smile or grin on your face, you feel the work is done. Take a deep breath in through your nose, allowing the green light to continue its work, allowing the peace to continue to spread, allowing the compassion to continue to spread, allowing the healing to continue for one and all. Bring your attention now back to the green light in the center of your chest. Bringing your attention now to the green light moving through your entire body, healing you, bringing you peace, bringing you compassion. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Sending love to the entire planet. Bring your attention back to this time and space. Back to your feet. Back to your hands and your head. Allowing the connection with Source and the Earth to keep you grounded and feed you healing light. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And one more deep breath in through your nose. Exhale deeply and open your eyes. Welcome back. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to leave that visualization on the screen for a while. I might end it in that. No, I won't. Actually, I want to talk to you for a minute before I go. But by all means, if you need to, please rewatch the meditation as many times as you need today or next week or however. And actually, just think of the green light. Think of the green light spreading across the planet. Visualize peace, visualize compassion, visualize a sigh of relief and peace and de-stressing. If we visualize peace, we will create peace. Thank you, everybody. I really needed that myself today, so thank you so much. So, whatever comes, we can heal each other. We can be there for one another. We can remember we are one human family, no matter what. We can choose to participate in divisive rhetoric. We can choose to falsely believe we can change someone's mind, fighting with them in the comment section. Or we can choose to be a channel of peace, of healing, and compassion. I think our spirit would choose the latter. Whatever happens, I love you all very, very much. I thank you for being a part of my global family. And I wish everybody well. I have two quick announcements. Next week, I'm very happy to welcome Ambika Devi, who is a I forgot if she's award-winning or not, but she's a very well-known author working with yoga, meditation, intuitive magic, and I believe we're going to be talking about intuitive magic. Ambika happens to be the Dean of Faculty at the Gray School of Wizardry, so it should be very, very nice to have her on. I've been wanting to get her on for a long time now, so I'm looking forward to this. And as well, there was something else I wanted to share with you. See if I can find it. That's what I wanted to share with you. Okay, so I am very pleased to share with you that my new course is now finally available completely. It is ready. It is up. You can go to bernardalvarez.com to go check it out. This has over 5 hours of tools, transformation. What can I say? If you enjoy what we do together, you will enjoy this very, very much. And it is, I'm very proud of this work that we did on this particular course. It is reduced rate right now, well, I won't say thanks, but due to the hardships of the times that we're in right now, we did reduce it 50%. So that will probably be going for the foreseeable future. You do get 1 year access versus 90-day access with some of my other courses. This is a whole year access, and you can take it as many times as you want. It includes everything from advanced meditation techniques. We do some energy clearing. You receive a Reiki treatment, even if it's virtually, you will receive it. You will receive a past life regression. You will connect with your spirit guides and meet your spirit guides. I mean, this is all everything we all need to kind of know who we truly are, live authentically, and have the tools, especially to move through these times that we're living in, and to move past them, transcend them, quite honestly. But anyway, I hope you will go check it out. I'm really proud of this particular course. And again, just go to bernardalvarez.com. Next week, again, let me remind you, on the Just Bernard Show, we will have Ambika Devi. And I will see you all next week. I love you all very, very much. Have a wonderful week. Bye bye.